Let me quickly go across to my colleague Brijesh Pandey, who's also joining us from the newsroom. Brijesh, this was unexpected, but that's exactly what you expect from the BJP. An unassuming office bearer who's known to be a ground soldier of the BJP, whose name wasn't even, doing the rounds of the political circles when it came to who will lead the party. And suddenly you have Nitin Nabin coming into fray.
Well, unexpected, yes. BJP has played true to its form by announcing name of somebody who I think, even forget rest of the country, even people and politicians from Bihar must have been shell-shocked when his name was announced. But why exactly was he elected still remains a mystery. Because, when you elect a person, you also go through the fact that, what exactly the people who have selected him for the post of national president, what exactly they saw in Nitin Nabin and the kind of proven credentials and all, by and large still remains mystery. Yes, he is a 45-year-old, the youngest BJP president, and it's a completely generational change. That is all said and done, but the real reason still remains a mystery. Okay. That is one question, which right. I think most of the people would really want to seek an answer. Taking BJP to another level. It's not like, that most of the people who have been elected before were very old and all. The generational change from Atal Bihari Vajpayee's time or to Lal Krishna Advani's time or to later on, we have seen BJP president who have already made their mark either in the state or in the national politics. But I think with Nitin Nabin, the youngest one, the youngest BJP party president, is someone who's not even that considered to be that hefty as far as even the Bihar state politics is concerned. So yes, it's a change, but the real reason is yet to come out, if you ask me.
All right, real reason is yet to come out. KV Prasad, have you been able to figure out the real reason? It's not like BJP had any dearth of ground workers, of good soldiers within the party's ranks. What made Nitin Nabin stand out? So, if you could unmute yourself, please.
1 second, please. Yeah, I'm unmuted. That's fine. Yeah. Can you hear me, please?
We can hear you now, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. The fact remains BJP as a party, political party, is free to choose, elect a leader. In fact, as your colleague and Brajesh did put it, he was first selected and then, of course, the process of election has followed. That's the internal party's understanding. They're perfectly entitled to do what they want to do. Why has he been chosen is something we'll have to wait and watch in the years to come. But certainly he'll have to build heft in the party. You see, one being young and untested in the sense he was not known on the national political BJP firmament. Probably he was known within the political party. But as somebody from Bihar, he's probably the second party in succession after Mr. Nadda, who has the Bihar connection. Mr. Nadda also did his student politics in Patna, and though he comes from Himachal. So that's one continuity I can see, but he'll have to build the political heft. The coming elections will be too early to call it a test under his leadership, because the people who put him in that position are the ones who have taken that political calculation, put Mr. Nabin there in the party position. So from now on, we'll have to wait and watch. I agree with Brajesh. Why was he given this task? Because when you look at the past presidents, be it Mr. Janak Krishnamurti, be it Mr. Bangaru Lakshman, they were all known in the BJP political circles, having worked at the national level.
Right.
Of course, in terms of generational change, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, when he became the party president, there was also talk of generation. That was the time when Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Vajpayee's government was there. At that time, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu was probably 50 plus or something. So this generational change did occur at that point of time, but not at this level where you're having somebody below the age of 50 coming in as a party chief. And on another political point, he'll be much younger than the national leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha.
All right.
And also in Rajya Sabha.
So there is a past precedent of younger, people taking charge of the BJP. Venkaiah Naidu was over 50, albeit in this case, Nitin Nabin is only 45 years old. Smita Mishra, BJP is also now seeking to expand in uncharted territories. West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, elections around the corner, and Nitin Nabin is now taking charge. He's going to have, formidable challenges going forward.
Yes, everybody who gets, this responsibility like this, particularly at a time when the BJP is on the ascendant in the country, and BJP is expanding not only geographically but socially as far as the voter base of the party is concerned. At such a time, it is necessary that the choice of leadership, should be in tune. It should gel with the mind of the voters. Every election, if you also must have noticed, we also keep writing. Every election, the age of the voters is getting lesser. And Nitin Nabin, knowing him as a Patna leader, as a leader of the BJP Yuva Morcha, I know that Nitin is not a man, he is not a man of loud words, but he's a very sensitive politician. Maybe it is because he came into hardcore politics at a very young age. He was still studying then, and circumstances took over, and he had to fight the elections. Unfortunate demise of his father, Navin Kishore Sinha ji. And so you see, he is not only groomed in the organizational system, he's a true blue BJP RSS man, but more than that, he's a very sensitive politician. I will just take you back to one incident. Just a little after he came into the central party, after graduating from the Yuva Morcha, he was made in charge of Sikkim as a co-in charge. And you know that Pawan Chamling had been the chief minister of Sikkim forever until then. And Nitin Nabin was a young MLA from Patna, and he had a very interesting conversation with me. And from that, I could gather that, he is someone who likes to take views and suggestions from everyone, even for the smallest task that is given to him. Maybe, apart from the popularity he enjoys in Patna, I think all of your colleagues who have been to Bihar elections will bear testimony to it. So apart from that fact, let us, he is very sensitive and understanding towards the elders in the party, but also his colleagues and, his counterparts, his contemporaries. But more importantly, let me also add that, yes, like Prasad sir was saying, this generational shift in the party is a successive thing. When Venkaiah ji was made president, he was about 53 or so. So you see, it has been happening successfully. But when the choice of choosing Mr. Nadda's successor was taking so long, I could understand this. This is going to be, there is a churning going on in the party, and the choice of the new president, there will be a lot of thought behind it. And it is now clear that as the voter age, the voter generation gets younger in every election, every year, the BJP wants a president who can understand the thinking of the young voter, the Yuva, but he's also groomed in the RSS tradition. So he's not going to ignore his elders.
So he's the right blend. He's the right blend of the RSS.
You not
the
only
tradition.
need someone who talks about you, you also someone who understands their thinking, their sentiments.
Absolutely. Talks like the RSS, but understands younger people's sentiments. So the right kind of blend that BJP needed right now, and that's Nitin Nabin, who is now all set to assume charge, I believe, in a matter of 10 minutes. I have to take a very short break. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. You are, of course, watching Newsline. We continue to track the latest emerging from the BJP. 45-year-old Nitin Nabin is all set to take charge as party's president. Stay tuned.